Greetings, Magic players, and welcome to another episode of Izzet Phoenix. Here we are, jumping into a match, running the same Phoenix Mystic build that I've been running. The Mystics have felt pretty good in surprise scenarios, not so great in, like slowing me down level, but not quite sure how I feel about him quite yet. This hand looks very good, especially with that Electromancer. Might even contemplate playing it turn 3 instead of turn 2 if I get another land to keep the dive down up, but it kind of depends on what we end up playing against. And I'm definitely good to play this Steam Vents tapped to start with, since there's absolutely nothing that I will play after. Forest makes me feel pretty good. Gonna go ahead and get the Electromancer out there, because then next turn we can do some discovery and dispersing, depending on what we find there. Hoping to see a lava coil now. Gonna go ahead and use this summit, play the discovery dispersal again, hoping for a lava coil. Murmuring Mystic is good, but a 4th land it is not. I think I'm kind of going to need it though, so I'm going to dump the Chart a Course and keep the Mystic, and then bank on another land from this bad boy, or a lava coil. 2 lands. I suppose I do want him to guarantee getting the Mystic out. It's just a little iffy because I need removal. But I'm going to go ahead and do this and then pass a Rooney. Even a Shock would have been great because I could have come in with Electromancer. Now Jade Light and others are going to take this away, and this Walker is going to get way too big for me to handle. Cast down's bad news bears for us. If they keep it, we're going to have to bait it on either the Electromancer, I suppose, which means I'm definitely going to have to wait a turn for the Mystic. Another land is not quite what I wanted to see, but I'm hoping this Mystic can hold things off for us. Not sure if I have to... Oh no, it's okay. I can hold this up, play the Mystic next turn. We're going to be way far behind, but I'm pretty sure I still need this Electromancer around to get the radical ideas going. If he burns it on the Electromancer right now, it makes me sad, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, oh god. Yeah, they're not close to playing it, that's true. At least Walker doesn't have... Okay, running lands is not what I wanted. I was gonna say, at least Walker doesn't have trample. So as long as I can start keeping up enough spells in a turn. If it attached with the Branch Walker, I might even block with Electromancer to trade, because the radical ideas, now that I have enough lands, I can just cast them outright. This is okay. It's bad news because that means they're going to have another chance next turn to kill it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this trade. Block here and block here to only take 1 damage. Lava Coil is still good for Jade Light Ranger. Phoenix, I guess, is acceptable as a blocker. So that'll get us 2 and then 3 spells. Mystic might just be donezo. Oh, boy. Okay, so... I think I need to Radical Idea this Phoenix away because the Phoenix can trade with the Ranger. The Mystic's going to die, which is unfortunate, unless I'm able to find a dive down in this card. A dive down that is not, but a shock is pretty good. So I have a couple blockers with the birds. I still need some shenanigans in order to come back. I think for trades, I'll do the Phoenix at the Ranger, and then a bird at the Walker. I'm gonna shock the Chupacabra. And then I think I'll put 2 birds at the Squire, so that I only lose one but get rid of another one of their attackers. That'll leave me with a couple birds. Or maybe since I have the Lava Coil, I don't lose the Phoenix. Yeah, that's actually probably better. Just block the damage and then I'll Lava Coil next turn. And I'm actually gonna get in with the Phoenix. It's a long ways from doing anything, but it's something. Radical Idea actually isn't worth anything. Okay. I'm gonna hold there. Yeah, gonna hold there, that way I can have the possibility of 3 spells next turn if they kill Phoenix. Which they're probably gonna do with that Vivian Reed.
Let's see if you're worthy.
Or digging. Digging's probably good, because then they can go after Carney T. Just block with a bird here. Unless I find another threat or a mystic, things aren't looking so hot. Since I don't, I'm gonna go ahead and fire this off, since I would rather have a different card. Chart Course is okay, not great. Lava Coil would be better if I had, say, another one. Drake, I think I have to take. Chart Course is also acceptable. Let's see, if I hit Drake with Phoenix, they can still kill this. So we're gonna go to combat. Gonna do both of them at Vivian, and then play Crackles, which can offer the trade with the Walker, unless they get, oh, they're gonna get an Explorer, and that's what, +1/+1? Okay, can still trade. Unless they have extra Explorer. Then it's...
No one knows the wilds like I
Well,
do.
still a trade as long as they don't get too big. Oh, Chupacabra is bad news. Real bad news. That sucks. Should have seen that coming, I guess. Not dead yet, but it's not looking good. Probably pretty close to dead. Oh, yeah, okay, so hit Vivian.
I've seen squirrels.
Chart a
before.
course, hoping for some good cards. Phoenix doesn't really qualify. So let's chart a course again. Running Lens is not what I wanted to see. Forced to use that there, and then I die anyway. Yep. Alright. That was kind of poopy. Pardon me. So let's see. We want some removal. We want some entrancing melodies. Spyglass is good. Dive down's good. Phoenix is not so good. And down a charter course. So that gets rid of some of my threats, but I have more protection and removal. Entrancing Melody can take some of their creatures. Yeah. Can roll with that, see how that goes. See what they have in store for me. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Should probably start taking notes to try to remember what I do for boarding. Spyglass might be a little narrow versus Vivian, but if I can take out Vivian without having to attack her, that's really good. The Beacon Bolt adds extra removal, which is nice, and then there's also Entrancing Melody, which can take it once it's big, if it gets big. Not so good versus Carnage Tyrant, though, which is also a concern. Tyrannosaur. Taking a while to do their sideboarding. Come on, little fella, you can do it. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. They're having some tough choices here, or using a chance to go to the bathroom. Who knows? There we are. Alright. Let's try to play again. One land, high spell cost. Going first. I think I'm going to have to mulligan that one. This is better, but not great. Don't want another land. Looking for some threats of any kind. Or even a lava coil. I'm going to pay the 2 life so that I can opt. Or shock if necessary. They have an elves. Yep. Zap that away. For sure. Okay. Sulfur Falls. There's nothing I want at 1 mana, so bluffing this. Well, not really bluffing, but ugh. Show me a lava coil, please. Not more lands. Lava coil. Oh my god. We're gonna be out of this mostly because of my top deck. Start with a charter course. And of course, find all of the things. Oh, should have gotten rid of the steam vents rather than the mountain. That was a misplay on my part. They bin the Vivian Reed. Yep. And now Walker's out of lava coil reach, and I just keep drawing lands. Fantastic. Get out of here. Oops, sorry about that. Trying to process a different video, and apparently it freaked out. Radical Idea is not going to help me much either. Crackling Drake might be a little late. I'm going to go ahead and play the Spyglass on Vivian to see what they have. Yeah, Brass's Contempt and Cast Down. That means Crackling Drake's not even going to get a chance to block. Yeah, things don't look good. Not at all. Things did not pan out well for our intrepid hero. Especially with the Carnage Tyrant on top. Yeah. I'm pretty much done for unless somehow my top deck reveals. Translating Melody might have helped. We'll just see what's on top. Another stupid land. Oh, and then we just draw another land. Alright. Sweet. Moving on. Let's play another one. Hopefully not getting screwed over by a whole bunch of lands on top of the deck. But, you know, things happen. And so we move on. Okay, let's see if we can find another opponent. Come to us, opponent. Come to us. Ah, 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 ah. Come to Papa. Opponent gets to play first. Alrighty then. What sort of hand do we have? Nopt, Radical Idea, Mystic Drake. Might be shy on lands, but we have some spells to get us there, so I'm going to go ahead and keep. A Mana Accelerant would have been nice. Like Electromancer. Or that being a Steam Fence might have been even better. Not really. Doesn't matter too much. Another Walker. This is not the same opponent, but we're apparently playing the same match. Gotta love it. Well, at least this time I have the Lava Coil. And carrying on. So, Island can net me Radical Idea and Opt. Choopaloop. They ditched Choops. Okay. Alright, so that'll be 4 lands. Which is good news. Do I waste a... Nah, I'll wait till their turn. I guess maybe I should start thinking about holding the Radical Idea and Opt for when Mystic is out, but I think I'm going to start with... I would like those two, just in case I have a shock. No shock. Alright. That would have been reason to hold up the other blue source instead. Alright, so no idea what's in their hand. No protection for any of those yet, so let's go ahead and Discovery Dispersal first. Lava Coil is good, Charter Course is good. Let's go ahead and do this, keeping the Charter Course so that I can do more spells. And I'm going to Lava Coil the Reaper to limit the number of triggers that they get from that in the future. Then next turn I can play... I think it'll be Drake. Play Drake, keep up, dive down. Ooh, running Drakes, that'll be nice. And yep, so much for protecting it. Silly me. Oh, that sucks. I ran right into that. I needed this to be an island. I was not paying attention. Busy focusing on other stuff. Okay, so... Yeah. I'm gonna play the Mystic and play Steam Vents untapped so that I can both Opt and dive down next turn. It's gonna hurt, but we'll deal. And the little birdies
The wilds are my shield.
will be able to block. Well, no, Mystic will be able to block one. I could have the birdies double block. But if they double block, then I can't have one going at Vivian, which I kind of need. Carnage Tyrant's really bad news. Alright, so let's Opt. It's another spell, so I kind of got to keep it. I'm not going to dive down, which means I probably should have Radical ID'd. But I don't have the spells. So block. Like so. I'm going to have to play Crackling Drake next turn. Which means I should have kept... I'm going to keep this stupid bird alive. Because I'm an idiot. It leaves Mystic vulnerable, but I think it's necessary because now I can attack and draw some more cards from Chart a Course. So, attackers. Do I do 2? No, I think I have to do only 1. Okay,
Now we're
and
getting
then
started.
this doesn't let me play both Drake and that. Decisions. So if I play Electromancer, I'll have 4 mana open, which is only enough to play Crackling Drake. But there's a chance the Chart a Course will get me a land. This digs deeper, so I'm going to Discovery instead. Yeah, and that's... Okay, so get rid of the Radical. Do I get rid of the Opt too? Yeah, I think, because I need to hope that this is a land. Ugh. That's a land, but not quite the land I wanted. Alright, well... There's my Carnage Tyrant defense, sort of. Mostly, the trample is an issue. Vivian can't do it, so if they have a removal spell, I'm dead.
You can't stop nature.
If this nets them a Chupacabra, I'm dead. Not a Chupacabra, so that's good. Still in, if they have removal, I'm dead. Well, not dead, but... Okay. Doom Whisper is not good news. They kind of have reason to sit back. Yeah. Which means I am forced to do some trades. So, block there, and I can either trade with Electromancer or lose a bird. If I lose a bird, I can still attack with 2 and hit Vivian, which is good. So, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm down to 1, which is not so good a news. I get to draw a card, which is bad news for me. Lava Coil is sort of good news. I am forced to go at Vivian. Lava Coil can, what? Exile one of these guys, which minimizes their attackers. If the birds were 2/2s, it'd be a lot better. It'd be probably overly powerful, though. So we'll get some attackers at Vivian, so that she can't do her second ability. Yeah, they have no reason to not block here. They don't know it, but... Alright, so let's Chart a Course. Make some more birds. The 6/6 trample is also bad news. Oh, okay. So, I can kill that now. Which is probably better news than... Oh, good game you think, huh? Watch this, sucker. Overconfidence. could still play Drake if I wanted, or I can draw 2 cards. Drake's probably the better option. But Drake would be vulnerable. Yeah, still gonna play it. It's my best bet at getting back in the game. If they have a way to deal me a damage, then it is indeed good game, but the extra birds are gonna help.
Come to me.
If they have removal for the Drake, that's still... I'm still in the game, just considerably behind. Oh, a way for them to gain life is not good news. Yeah. Then they have definitely ways to explore in the deck. Ah, yes. Okay. You do realize that kills all of your creatures, right? Ooh. Them drawing cards is definitely good. Losing my Drake stinks. Huh. I think I have to attack with the Mystic. Be at Vivian. If they block with Walker. Okay, so they let it through, which is fine and makes sense. I draw some cards. Build up some more birds. Now, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and zap Vivian so it takes away that advantage that they have.
Okay, so you've got claws.
And in case of some other stuff, I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Other stuff being my sorcery spells. Phoenix. Already went to combat, so that's not helpful. Should I play this? Nah, I have the Phoenix that I can play. No, I'll end it. Murmuring Mystic surviving that was really good. Their Walker surviving was fortunate for them. And they have a lot of cards in hand, which means they are going to gain a lot of life. Oh boy. Yeah, that Walker's going to get hard to deal with real fast. Slash impossible to deal with. Yep, they're just going to leave that all on top. Keep growing that bad boy. Let's see. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Luckily I have chumps. They're back up to 20 though, which, oh man, not good news. Vraska's Contempt. Well, let's look for a dive down. Not a dive down. Make as many birds as I can while I can. Bye, Mystic. You saved my life a lot of times. Birds can play defense for a little while. But, things aren't looking so good. Let's start with a Disco. Highest mana cost. I don't have a way to cast that yet. So I'll go ahead and do the Discovery. Electromancer. Nope. Another Phoenix. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaves me 2 mana. The chances of hitting another spell pretty high, so I'm gonna bin the Phoenix, hoping for running spells. Yeah, Phoenix. I understand it's my go. I'm taking my turn, you dummy. People be impatient. I guess I gotta leave back 3 in case they have I guess I should not have been the Phoenix, because then I would have another play to make. Still need running spells in order to come back here. So I've got some defense. If they have removal, still goes alright. I need some running good spells here, though. This match is lasting longer than I foresaw. Ah, Vivian.
But how this thing goes.
That'll
is
get
up
them
to
back
you.
in this. Now I gotta focus on Vivian again. Boy, maybe I should just scoop, since the likelihood of me winning keeps drastically diminishing. That's bad news. Land war. Well, if top deck's a land, then I just scoop, because that's not... Yep. Cool. Thanks, deck. You're the real MVP. Alright, so let's try this again. Trancing Melody. Beacon Bolt. Spyglass is narrow-ish. Maybe I go more control-y, since my last attempt didn't quite work. Starve Extinction kind of works. Sure. Dive down. Eh. Niv. Question mark. Let's diminish the Electromancers and the Chart of Courses. It slows down my explosiveness, but ramps up. Yeah, sure. We'll try it that way. See if it does any better. Bringing in removal, trimming down card advantage, which is probably a bad idea. Oh, that's a mulligan. This gets me somewhere, I guess. So I'll go ahead and keep that. Is there a way that I can make it so that I don't see emotes? Like, I can disable emotes, yeah. There. I just don't want to see theirs, and I hardly ever use them. And it just makes me mad when people say your go when I'm taking time to make a tough decision. I don't think that that is their right to be impatient. Chart of Course is fine. Turn 1 elf. Turn 1 elf. Actually, I don't really want them to have turn 1 elf. All the lands. Gonna die from that again. It's gonna be a repeat of the first game. I sure hope not, but you never know. Ooh, Doom Whisperer. Doom Whisperer. Let's see if I can get 3 spells this turn. I cannot. So do I even try? Probably not. I'll keep that spell though. And we'll just wait for next turn. Because I do want to get that Phoenix out. Means I take 3 damage, but makes the possibility of 3 spells this turn a little higher. Gosh, wish I had Electromancer right now. 1 mana spell. Oh man. Another Phoenix. Oh my god. Well, if I hold off, I can guaranteed get 3 spells next turn. And 2 Phoenixes on the field, which is pretty good. Means I'm taking 6 damage that I wouldn't have had to, but it does make it so that I can actually get those birds on the field. does kind of suck because it's going to burn all the spells in my hand, but it'll be something. Kind of feel like I should be yelling at them to go. But I disabled emotes for this very reason. They apparently have a pretty tough decision to make right now. I don't know what said tough decision would be. But here they are trying to make it. Just gonna sit here and wait. I'm gonna turn the emails back on, see if they're doing anything. Again, I don't know if that actually, oh no, they're sitting there and thinking. I don't know if it does more, I don't know if it makes it so that I don't see them or not. It's weird that it still does the hover effect. Did they just walk away? They have an extra timeout, so it doesn't quite matter. Ooh, they used it though. Huh. Well, I never used any of my timeouts, so I don't think they're intentionally doing this. Maybe they lost connection or something. Hard to say. But they have about 10 seconds to make a play, otherwise this is gonna suddenly turn to my favor. Okay. Yeah, sure. Into combat. My turn. Cool. So, let's see. In order to get this, I need to... I think I'm gonna save the lava coil, so I'm gonna Radical Idea... ditching the Phoenix. And then Discovery Dispersal. Maybe finding another Phoenix, that would be amazing. No. Another land though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would guarantee that. Nah. I'll just take the Opt. And then I'll use the Shock to burn the Branch Walker that's over there. Then get my 2 Phoenixes and swing it. And like that, caught up. Woot. I have to wonder if the opponent is AFK though. And didn't have any instants that they could cast on my turn, and that's why it kept passing. That is entirely possible. No good way of knowing. Unless they end up missing here. Which it looks like they might. So, on the chance that this goes down the way it looks like it's gonna, I'm gonna cut this. If I don't, my apologies, it means I forgot. Oh, just means I win. Okay, so I guess I won't cut. So sorry that the end of that got a little boring, but 1-1, not bad, could be worse. So thanks for watching, and tune in next time.